recap. Well, last week was supposed to be Pepsi Challenge Week, but because somebody messed up, this week was Pepsi Challenge Week, and each contestant sang two songs. One was a Pepsi Challenge song, one was one of their own choice. First up, we have to hear about Nicole, and guess what? The crowd boos her again. No matter how she tries to spin this, people didn't like what she did last week, and Simon got quite a chuckle over Nicole getting booed yet again. Okay, first singer up tonight was Marcus Canty. First of all, the song Which One of These Is Not Like the Other One should be applied to Marcus. He doesn't belong at this level of competition. He didn't belong last week, and he didn't belong the week before. Sorry, that's my opinion. Marcus's first song is I'll Make Love to You, and I don't care what the judges said. I think they must have been tone deaf because there were several bad notes in that song, and he kind of it was all schmoozy, lots of fog, and I'm sorry, I don't care how much appeal you have on stage, which I don't think he has that much. You have to listen to the music at some point. He's not going to be on stage every night on national television when he's selling CDs. They have to sound good. I know, auto-tune works and everything, but ugh. So I don't think I'll Make Love to You was very good. Then that was his Pepsi Challenge song, Boys to Men, L.A. Reid. I got the connection that people voted for that. Then there was his second song, Careless Whisper. I have seen better productions in my local high school. Sorry, it was all okay, first of all, he up-tempoed Careless Whisper. That was cool, except for the fact that he stood there still dancing an up-tempo or singing an up-tempo song while all these girls in glittery bodysuits with black jackets danced around him, and he just stood still. Now, part of the whole thing that people keep saying is, well, it's not just a singing competition. No, okay, let's go with that. So, what was he doing? Standing still during an up-tempo song. You know why? Because he can't sing and dance at the same time, or he goes way, way, way off pitch. So, I thought Careless Whisper was atrocious. I agree with Simon on a lot of things. I don't get why Paula and Nicole think he's the greatest. I just don't get it. But that was Marcus. I don't think he belongs in the show. And right after the show, I tweeted, can we please just vote him off already? Chris Renee is up next. Now, Chris has this kind of appeal. Everybody loves his story. He's just, he makes you smile when you see him. He's a great guy, great story, full of gratitude, been to the bottom, digging his way back up. His first song is I Just Wanna Fly. It was okay, not, wow, not X Factor crazy good, but it was good. His second song, No One, he sat at the piano and played, and I just think Chris is more comfortable when he does a more, I don't know, toned down song. He seems to sing better, and having an instrument in his hand, he just seems more comfortable. So I hope Chris makes it over Marcus by far to the final three. Third up was Melanie Amaro. Melanie's first song was a Mariah Carey song, Hero. She sang it flawlessly. Melanie can sing as good as Whitney, Mariah, any of the big time greats that there were. She's just as good as them. Just as good. Any day of the week. Her second song, I'm Feeling Good. Great song, great attitude. I love the song. And I get this vibe from Paula and Nicole about Melanie. They say, "Oh, you're impeccable. Your perfect voice." And then when other people are, it's more than singing. There's just this thing like, "Well, yeah, you can sing, but you always could." Okay, that's part of the show. She's supposed to sing. I don't care what anybody says. You're not going to buy CDs from people who sound bad. You're just not. So then Josh Krajic is fourth. I absolutely loved his first song, Come Together. Absolutely one of the best renditions I've heard, you know, even comparable to the Beatles as far as I'm concerned. It was great. I really loved it. I thought that he was right in his element during that song. Great song. His second song was Alleluia. Very toned down, very different from Josh, but he did a great job on that too. Um, some parts in the beginning were a little iffy. I almost thought that he'd forgotten the words in the very first sentence, but he recovered. If he did it, I wasn't sure, but if he did it, he recovered well and he did a great job. I think the competition should be between Melanie and Josh, bar none. Those two are the only two that I think should win this competition. And I kind of favor Melanie, but I would be just as happy with Josh, I guess. Um, the judges, a little snipey here, back and forth, but it was a good night. Nicole, and I'm just never going to get Nicole. And Paula, I don't understand her attitude that singers are not the X factor. She wants them to be dancing around the stage, and I get that she was a dancer and a singer, but it's not all about pop. I didn't know that the X Factor was a pop music competition. And you can tell that they just don't like it when Mariah, or not Mariah, sorry, Melanie gets up and sings a great song flawlessly. It's not good enough for them because she's not dancing around the stage. So, but I think Melanie is going to have a huge career and massive record sales, CD sales, and I just don't get those two right now. And Nicole, I just don't like it all. So tonight, tomorrow, the voting, everything happens. I'm hoping, please, could we please get rid of Marcus? It's just really, at this point, he is not at the level of any of the others, and Chris Renee is a step above him, but not by far. This competition is between Chris and Josh and Melanie, and we'll see what happens. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next X Factor recap. Thanks. Bye.